What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Prop Wiz. I'm your host, the Wiz. Today, we'll be doing a box opening and review of this Ghost Rider figure. This is by Hasbro as part of their Marvel Legends series. This is dope, man. This is something I've been waiting for a minute. I pre-ordered it a little while ago, probably not quite a year ago, but it's been a while, man. It's been on pre-order for quite some time. But the main thing that's important to me about this, of course, Johnny Blaze is the original Ghost Rider, probably the dopest Ghost Rider. But for me, my journey on the whole Ghost Rider thing happened with Ghost Rider #1 that was featuring Danny Ketch, or is it Danny Sketch? I think it was Ketch. See, I'm a fan, but I remember the main character's name. I put it down at the bottom. But anyway, this version of Ghost Rider, I guess the second iteration of Ghost Rider is the one that connected me, man. His bike was cool. Now, Johnny Blaze, they end up re-releasing old issues that was the original Ghost Rider. So I end up falling in love with Johnny Blaze as well. And of course, the actual Johnny Blaze character did make appearance in Ghost Rider and became another character that wasn't Ghost Rider. He was kind of like a demon hunter kind of character that was in this as well. So that was actually my first introduction to Johnny Blaze. And then I found out later that he was actually the previous Ghost Rider and had a whole series of comic books, man. But anyway, dude, super duper excited because, long story short, this particular Ghost Rider is part of my childhood, man. This is one of the earlier comic books that I was collecting. In fact, I'll probably share it in the outro. I still have Ghost Rider #1 that featured this, that showed the origin of this particular Ghost Rider. So anyways, super duper excited, man. So we'll go over the box and everything downstairs in the studio, man. I'm changing it up. Usually I go over the box here, but I think it's better to do everything under them lights, man. We'll talk about the box, do the actual box opening, talking about the details, and then we'll bring it back up here for the outro. All right, let's do that, baby. Let's get moving. Here we go. We went over the box. Did we go over the box? The box is mad simple. We do got look like some artwork, some painted artwork, but we do got the actual toy on the back. I know it's mad offensive calling our collectible toys, but come on, son. We know what it is, man. But check that out. Super dope, dude. I'm really looking forward to this one. Danny Ketch. Oh, we do have Danny Ketch's name on the back. Crosses path with a cursed motorcycle. He's transformed into the spirit of vengeance, wielding supernatural power as Ghost Rider. Of course, we knew that. All right, let's get this bad boy open, man. It says this is celebrating 85 years of Marvel. Been around for a minute, yo. I bet you Ghost Rider himself has been around for a minute, man. I know some of the Johnny Blaze comics were older, much older. Okay, what we got in here? Get out the accessories first. Obviously, the wheel, flame effects, giving a little bit of motion. Now, if you've seen some of my other videos, I don't like motion effects. I don't. It doesn't look like it'd be looking just like plastic. This right here might be an exception, man, because everything is flowing. Ghost Rider's flames, these flames, they got a coolness to it. So we'll get it out and kind of see how we're going to display that. Look at that. That's the little ramp thing, I think. Like we got 2 styles of handlebars. I don't know what that's about. We'll check it out. Not sure what that's about. I guess we'll find out. Or this might just go somewhere else. Might not be handlebars. They look like handlebars, but this actually looks more accurate. So I guess we'll have to take it out and see. Get Ghost Rider out first. Oh, my Lord, y'all. Come on, son. All right. Okay. We'll start out with first, man. We'll go with the Ghost Rider. We do got the man, the myth. Yo, this is dope. And again, this is the 90s version of Ghost Rider. You got the grayish, almost got like a greenish tone to it, but it's got the gray pants, the leather jacket. There is texture on the jacket to make it look like leather. You got all the designs, dude. This looks like the Ghost Rider from the comic book. Oh, wow. It looks like, dude, the mouth opens, y'all. Wow. That is dope, son. I'm probably going to keep the mouth open a little bit. Flames are convincing enough. You know what I'm saying? I guess you can only make it so realistic, but dude, I love that, yo. It's got flow to it. flames around the neck. So basically giving it that floating head effect. The metal stuff, the chains, looks decent, man. I think that could look a little bit more realistic, but it doesn't look bad. For a figure this size, it ain't that bad. Flexibility, decent, man. Real decent, man. You know what I'm saying? Something like this, you just got to make sure he's at least flexible enough to fit on the motorcycle, right? Because sometimes they'll make these figures, and at least when I was growing up, yo, you would have to fit them jokers on because it needs a nothing to bend. You would have to fit them on the motorcycle just like that. You know what I'm saying? So that is dope. Waist, stomach, abdomen area. Yo, look at the detail of the jeans, man. Boots got that leather texture as well. Jeans got some texture on it, man. Very, very good job with this. And it looks like, does the chain come off? I don't know if the chain comes off or how it would come off, because you got this guy too that you hold that I believe is the same chain that's around his waist. So I'm sure there's a way to take this off. I'm not going to take it off. It's just, I don't know if I'm going to use this. And if I do, I'm still keeping it on because I like the way it looks, whether it's accurate or not. All right, let me go ahead and put the motorcycle together. Again, I'm not sure. It did come with directions, I guess. I can look at the directions here in a minute. But you got the handlebars. Boom. In fact, we'll go over the details before I put that on. Of course, you got the button in the comic book, at least the first comic book. I think at one point he was able to change almost at will. But I know, at least the comic books I read, he had to push that button in order to transform at first. But, dog, this is crazy to see something from the comic book in 3D. There's a little paint scheme going on here. So this is real cool. I can't describe it. It's kind of shiny, almost. It's not translucent, but it's got an effect as if there's a clear coat on there. I don't think that's what's going on, but it's something that's making that stand out more, those portions. The rest of it, again, very, 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 very comic book accurate. You got the flames on there now. And again, I believe these things can just go right on there to give it this flame effect. We'll dip into that earlier. And of course, we got the face shield. Again, very, very unique to this particular Ghost Rider. Felt like the Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider almost had like a Harley, like one of them old school Harleys kind of look to it. Whereas in this one had a cool little modern, almost futuristic looking motorcycle. Don't it? Dope, son. Dope, 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 dope. He did come with two hands. In fact, I'll probably use this one. I'll probably use both of these. He got a fist hand and an open hand. We'll see. Determine on whether we use this thing or not. What else we got on there? Bottom is cool. Again, I'm guessing that's where this thing probably clicks in there somehow. Some way, somehow. Oh, is this the kickstand? That's what that is. This is to put the foot on. I thought that was a handlebars, but that's actually for the feet. Look at that. So that makes more sense. That makes more sense, y'all. And again, I got to figure out where this, there is a little thing on the bottom. Yep, there you go. And it stands up, and it does stand up perfectly. Again, we'll look up that upstairs. This is sweet, y'all. This is sweet, man. All right, let's get this back upstairs for the final thoughts. Okay, y'all, back in the studio. Dude, the item is absolutely dope. I'm trying to look at it now, man, in the lights before I give it my final rating. I don't know, man. I give it a 5 out of 5, man. I'm hard because I know I'm very, very easygoing, man. I saw a couple of other reviewers out there, YouTubers, man. Dude, some of them cats be harsh, man. It makes me feel like I'm real easy on the rating system. I do have to put out there, man, I try to keep my ratings fair, man. Usually my ratings are good because I do a lot of research into these things before I buy them. So my expectations, usually I rate it based off my expectations. Though every now and then you'll catch me take a point out for something like flexibility, even though I might not care about something like that. With that being said, flexibility would have been important. So it ain't all, you guys aren't the weirdos, I'm the weirdo. Because in the case of something like this, a Spider-Man figure even, but especially something like this that gotta sit on a motorcycle, flexibility is extremely, extremely important, man, if you wanted to look very, very cool, which I think I was able to get him in a very cool pose with the motorcycle. So I don't know, man, considering the source material, this looks like the bike from the comic book that it was based off of. Dude, it's put together real well. well. As I'm looking up at it up close, I can see little screw covers on this side. So this is the side where they covered up the screws. On this side, there is none. But even those things that's hidden actually looks like little grooves and designs that could easily be part of the bike. In other words, it blends in very, very well, man. So overall, I think the figure is dope, man. It was a couple of little extras, well, one tiny little extra, which is the fact that his mouth opens and closes that I wasn't even expecting, that I think is cool. So overall, man, Marvel Legend, Hasbro, dude, I think y'all did an awesome job with this figure, dude. Dude, can't wait to take pictures of this bad boy and can't wait to get it on the shelf as well. Dude, Ghost Rider, I did pull out my my Ghost Rider #1. I was able to dig this bad boy out. This was not even the newsstand version. So this was one of the direct versions. So I think I had a subscription or something to Marvel at that time and was able to get my hands on the first copy of Ghost Rider. Of course, this is my original comic, so you can see where the Spider-Man, the little white box, is discolored just a tiny bit. It's turning brown a little bit. So you can tell this is definitely an old comic book. Of course, comic books aren't made to last forever unless you're rich enough to put it in some kind of storage that has temperature control or blah, blah, blah. Basically the things that we can't afford here in this household, which is fine. Totally different subject. Figure, absolutely dope, man. Glad to have it a part of my collection. But anyways, that's my thoughts, man. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section. Is this something you were eyeing? I pre-ordered mine off a Big Bad Toy Store. Just got it. It was $49, about $50, a little over $50 with the shipping and everything. It was on pre-order for a good little minute, man. So it's one of them things where the money came out of my account. I got a little message saying it was on its way. Kind of forgot about it, man. So I was happy to see it and even more impressed with seeing the quality and the outcome of it, man. So anyways, something you're looking at, not looking at. If something you hate, still leave me some comments, man. Why wouldn't you buy this? Besides, if you're a fan and wouldn't buy it, let me know what's up, man. What am I missing? Also, if you like this video, please take the time to hit the like button. Also hit the bell, the notify button as well. That way you get notified every time I drop a new video. And also, please subscribe. And as always, I love you guys to death, and I'll check you out next time, all right? Peace.
Yo, believe me, completely like a preacher on TV, begging for all of your money and hard work and earnings weekly. You think you see me making beats in my TP on the MP? See you being soft as double D's be. You white double B's be surrounding my BP. Boy, you out looking for bites with the ass like you pee-wee. Don't tell them Large Mars sent you, you already creepy. You might as well be you, don't play yourself for trying to be me. So I'm dope with the flows, overly stoked, over the boat, like an Alabama dock fight that was unprovoked. Hat in the air thrown, I appeared from the smoke. Me and all the black folks swinging folding chairs at our foes. You